Hello, everybody. Welcome to Farthest Frontier. This is my very first time playing this game. I have never loaded it up before. Completely new to all of this, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Go for a large map. Terrain. Oh, we get to pick. Lush and fertile valley. Plains. Ooh, that'd probably give me a lot of building space, right? Meadows, dry grasslands, and brush, but few forests and lower mineral resources. Assuming these are more difficult things. We'll just stick with the valley for now. We need a name. Farmington. No man's land. You know what? That sounds about right for what we're about to do. Let's see. Starting resource. Oh, can you customize all this stuff? Resources, hostile forces, higher combat challenge, results in more frequent raids with tougher attacks. I feel like I should probably go with Pioneer because it's easier, but you know what? Oh, advanced settings. Oh, wait. Custom. Warning, enable custom game options. Can adversely affect gameplay, performance, achievements. Sure. Enable. Oh, no. Let's, yeah, no, let's leave all of that. Advanced settings. What's this? Disease and injury, raids, wildlife. Oh, so there's not too much. It looks like here's our map seed. You know what? I guess we'll just leave this all as is because I have absolutely no idea what any of this stuff means.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Alright, that took forever to load. I don't know about you guys, but that was incredibly loud for me, so I'm gonna turn down some audio. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments. We'll make adjustments. Alright, we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land in your village. Have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that is near the resources you'll need to build. Yep, basic stuff. Can we pause the game and move around without this menu? Let me see if I can do that without this here real quick. All right. It doesn't look like there's a way to pause it. I have turned down the master audio way down. Okay. Right clicking. Apparently I can't click off of the town center. So where did we spawn in? All right. So it looks like we spawned in here. I don't really know what we need. Small little lake here. Probably use that for some early game fish. What else we got? This is an incredibly large map. Holy bejeebus. Alright, so you know what? We will just build right here. Terrain looks flat-ish. I guess we'll just throw it here. I need to learn these camera controls as well. Alright, I guess this is as good a spot as any. I do see it's changing here on the left. guess right here. Good enough. Invalid building placement. Your face is invalid. Okay, what about here? Let's do it. Are you sure you want to place your town? Yes. Use the harvest button to mark groups for resources. Oh, okay. The whole thing has changed now. Maybe I can pause? Housing shortage. Yep. All right. Trees, stone, bushes, and berries. Select objects. It looks like click and drag. Deselect objects. Shift, click and drag. All right. What's this? It's just an entire bush. What's this? Greens. Hawthorn. Okay. What is hawthorn? Berries. Okay, so select a little bit of berries. Select object, click and drag. Did I select it? Harvest resource, prioritized. I don't think I harvested anything. There's not enough housing. Yep, we'll need some trees. Harvest resources. It's not working? Game lied to me. Alright, move camera, rotate, game speed, overlays, widgets. What are the widgets? Building widgets, advanced. Basic. Oh. Building widget off. Basic. Unit widget. Oh. You know what? We'll stop mucking with that. Okay, harvest. I mean, I did that. Why am I not harvesting? Okay. Harvest. Like, double clicking doesn't work. This doesn't work. Select objects. Left click plus drag. Oh, now it's highlighted? Okay. We're off to a good start of being broken. Alright, so now we need some trees. See, why is this not working? Like, why did that get highlighted and now these... Does this have to be selected? Okay, so this menu has to be up to do that. Okay. Alright, so gather some wood. Hazelnut bush. What can we build here? Let's focus on housing. Shelter. Quick shelter requires town center. Found in... Is this not the town center? Or is it not built yet? Oh, they're building it. Okay. So prioritize building the town center then. Construction is prioritized. Yep, we'll get the housing shortage. We'll deal with that. Let's increase our game speed. Does it show our game speed anywhere? I'm sure I'm gonna forget to like turn it down and whatnot. Oh, down here in the bottom left. All right. Get them up to ×5. Alright, firewood is a critical resource for your settlement continued survival. Stockpiling enough firewood. Yep, basic. Use firewood splitters to turn logs into firewood. Yep, basic. In large towns, villagers may need to travel long distances in the cold to reach available firewood, which can result in exposure to death. Markets can help alleviate these distances by stockpiling resources for nearby shelters. Alright, all basic stuff. Village firewood is critically low. Increase firewood production. Okay, so we can't build houses yet because we're still working on that. Amenities and services. Market requires saw pit and a storehouse. Okay. Found in resource production. Resource production. That's resources though. Basic well, firewood splitter. I don't see a resource production tab. There's Food production. That's just resources. All right, so we got our town hall built. Town center built, I should say. What does this do? Shelter villager needs. Yep, shelter, cleanliness. We're probably far off from that. All right, so then housing. We can build some basic housing then. Ooh, what is all this? Location desirability. Yellow. Housing short. Yeah. We're going to work on it. I get you want houses. All right, so I guess we'll do something like this. Just build. How many people do we have homeless? 12. How many people fit in a house? I don't know what that X means. Construction enabled. Probably gonna need a lot more trees. So, okay. So if I deselect all of this, I can just then get trees. Correct? Yes. I don't know if this is too many trees, but we'll go with that for right now. All right. We're not gonna boost the game speed just yet. I'm gonna go through all of these tabs because this looks like a lot. All right. So we have a graveyard. We're gonna be filling that up immensely with our first go around. Yeah. Once we learn and whatnot and become more efficient at it, I'll definitely do more playthroughs of it. Stockyard, a place for villagers to stockpile building materials such as logs, stone, and wood planks. I guess for right now we'll put it behind our town hall. How do I rotate the building? Actually, I rotated my camera. My fingies are doing NO keybinds. Rotate placement tab. Okay. Well, it looks like the entrance is there, so go there. Let's see. We need a road. How do we build a road? Roads. Fence. Here we go. Dirt road. The path going up there. Path going up there. And to there for right now. Alright, get to work on that. What else we got in here? Oops. Alright, storage. We just did a stockyard, right? That's this thing. Oh, I can move it. Okay, perfect. I was going to say, that being behind that menu is going to be extremely irritating. What else we got? Food production. A hunting cabin. We should probably put this down immediately. Forger shack. Yeah, we should put all this stuff down right away. Oh, you can do farming very early on. Okay, so let's do a hunting cabin. Problem is we're deforesting this area. What is this? Deer sighted. Clay deposit. Oh, look at that. Blueberry bush. So what else we got going around there? Unhappy villagers. Yep, they're going to be very unhappy. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Patch of herbs. Okay. Greens. Clay deposit. Deer sighting. Okay, so it looks like maybe we should put a hunting cabin over here then. God, I keep hitting Q and E to rotate my buildings. Okay, so let us build a road out this way. Road. Come out this way. Wait, what? There we go. Where was that thing? Food production. Hunter's cabin. Place that there. And then greens and whatnot. See, patch of herbs does... No. Forager shack. Store food items collected from the environment. Find essential resources like fruit to avoid scurvy and herbs. Ah, okay. Now, I should probably have 2 of these then. Maybe one here and one up there. Let's see. This radius isn't big enough for both. All right, so we'll put this about here, I suppose. We'll try and line it up with the hunter's cabin. Yeah. All right, we'll get that there. We'll get another road. Getting spoiled by Anno having stuff down here that I can just kind of put like road on the hotbar. And it's just like, yoink, we'll take that. Wait, no, don't do that. Can I? Why can't I build a road here? I feel like I'm missing a patch of road right there. Why wouldn't it let me build? Okay, you know what? Maybe it's already there. All right, housing shortage. We need the wood splitty thing. Let's look. What defenses can we do? A lookout tower. Monthly cost. Oh, look at that. 5 gold. But we don't have any gold. I actually didn't see that. Does any of this stuff cost anything? Shrine. So we won't bother with that. Housing. Saving game. I can't see, like... you know, let's just build 5. We'll go with that. It's really difficult to see where stuff is placed. Alright, road then. I know I dragged a road out here. Maybe I didn't. This is gonna bug me over here. Like, I can't put the road directly in front. That's fine. Alright. Looks like our stockyard has been built. Perfect. Usable items. Barrels. Reduced material. Raw material. Coal. Okay. I think we're okay with that for right now. Anything else in the immediate vicinity? A saw pit. Breakyard where saws cut logs into wood planks. Firewood splitter. I think maybe I'll put these right along the stockpile here, since we're kind of cutting a bunch of wood right here. And it's not too far away from our current housing. Oh, you know what? We should probably give them a basic well. They'll need that, right? That's a thing. Water bonus, 52%. Oh, look at that. I don't really want to put it too far away. 69%. Yeah. Housing shortage. Water bonus. I don't exactly know what that means. Would have obviously wanted as high as possible, I would imagine. But we'll figure it out. Right there. In town. What else can I do for some basic needs? We're working on that stuff. Don't split firewood just yet. And that produces timber, it looks like. But these... Desirability. As a measure of how appealing an area is to live in. Such mechanic only impacts shelters. A high desirability prerequisite for shelters to upgrade. Okay. When selecting a building for placement from the build UI, you can see whether or not it impacts desirability. Place the building. Moving the placement of a preview around the tile will show the impact. Okay. Pretty basic and straightforward. Is there any way to lock this here? Relocate building location. Salvage building. I'd like this window to be like over here or something when it pops up, so it's not behind this menu. But that doesn't look like it's a thing. So what's this? This building has no firewood. Or can I... Yeah, I can't move the build tab. Alright, so how many people does this store? 4. So we'll have plenty of housing then. Looks like they got some water, smoked meat, and root vegetables for right now. Upgrade costs. Town center. Oh, upgrade requirements. Okay, so... Yeah, what... Oh, we're already in summer. Alright, so let's focus then on the firewood splitter then, shall we? Oh, I should probably change that. I'm going to keep hitting the wrong button. I think we'll put it right alongside there. That's fine. May or may not put another one there. So what I might do is put the timber across the street. Oh, that had the negative desirability. Let me look at this. Demolish. Yes, delete building. I gotta get used to that. All right, firewood. Desirability, 9%. Okay, so it does have some effect, but it looks like we're okay if we're right here. So then that means I'll build housing out this way, I guess. I was gonna go up this way to be near the lake. Maybe do like industry up here. Yeah, we'll probably do industry up here since I'm kind of poofing out that way. There's not many trees out this way. So yeah, we'll do housing and stuff over here. All right, so no desirability hit there. And then this did have an effect. So this has to be further on down the road. Okay, so it looks like this is as close as it can get. Okay, get our road built. Boop. Gotta get used to having to double click this down. Why is that not connected? Am I missing something? All right, what do we got going on here? More people wish to join your settlement. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Maintaining significant food stocks will help attract more people to your town. Okay. I think I'm missing something here with the road system. How do I demolish? Clear. Oh no, not that. Um. Oh, dirt road there. N. Flatten, manage, clear, harvest. Is there like a? Oh, I see. Delete. No, it's one whole road. Oh no, that just X'd out. Salvage? Are you sure you want to delete this dirt road and reclaim 50%? Yes. So am I gonna have to? So I. Okay, so that does curve. And that should then. Okay, there we go. And something was gone haywire. I was like, what is going on? All right, so let's prioritize the saw pit here. So yeah, we don't want them to freeze. Okay, work areas. Some buildings have a work area in order to function. Circle divines where villagers will seek resources in the world. For example, a hunter cabin. Yep, that's yep. But that is likely not to be set up. To relocate a work area, left click the work area button and then move the cursor. Okay, work area. Where's that? Jump, toggle building production, retarget building work area. And this was the forager hut. Will they just work in this green circle? Or yellow circle? Okay. I'm okay with them working right there for now. Carcass, deer sighting, deer sighting. Let's kind of move this here. What's this? Mushroom cluster. Okay. Yeah, all right, so that should get both of those in there. Well, what can we do with the deer meat? There's got to be food production, fishing shack. So the meat must then be stored in here then. No, this is just raw material actually. So that is wrong. Do I not have anything Amenities and service. Nope. We did need 6 houses for somebody to get those other people to join. Desirability 8%, 7, 6. Going down the closer we get to the lake. That's unfortunate. I can't see where. Yeah, I was like, I knew I built another house, but it's not. Why would it? Okay. I see. Red. I get the desirability things, but for me, my eyesight is not good. This is terrible for me. I very much struggle to see this. Okay, let's see. You need water. Let's prioritize the well as well. We're completely out of logs. We should be harvesting. Yes, we are scheduled to harvest a bunch of logs. All right, let's speed this up. What do you got going on here? No firewood, so they need firewood. Everybody needs firewood. All right, oh, there's the pause button down there that I was looking for from before. I was hiding behind my microphone. All right. Wait, cooking? Firewood splitter. Status, cooking. I guess you're cooking the... What? You're cooking the logs? Wouldn't that make charcoal? Toggle building production. Oh. Unfilled. Idle. Firewood splitter.
Yes?
What is this? Warmth. Happiness. Health. Hunger. Okay. Workers are unable to work. Missing source logs. Perhaps I gave them too much to do. What is all this down here? Combat settings. Minimap. Overlay controls. Military banners. Raider attacks ×1. Animal attacks ×1. I should probably do that. Just for right now while we learn. Alright, housing. Villagers require homes to be happy and healthy. Yep, a little too late for this tutorial. Villagers exposed to the elements will have that. If there's no housing available, be exposed to the elements. Yep, that tutorial is a day and $1 short. We're working on it. We're working on trees. I can prioritize that. Is there like a workers tab, kind of like Banished, where you'd have like a big old menu here and you could put people in? It's just like, all right, I want, 2 builders. Everybody else go and collect things. Villager professions. Ask and you shall receive. It's literally right here. You idiot. Except I don't see auto refill positions. Potentially? Ah, right here. Laborer, builder. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, see, like give me 2 builders for right now. And then everybody else go chop stuff. At least 4 laborers is recommended for the town to function efficiently. Technology tree. As your people adapt their surroundings, they will also innovate new discoveries. Help make their lives easier. Invest your newfound knowledge. Okay. All right, so we'll keep that at 2 builders. What's all this stuff? Town info. Professions. Resources. Ooh, look at that. This is the nice menu. Show categories. What's inline categories? Yeah, no, I like it that way better. Empty items, empty. Sure, sure. Your settlement has reached its storage limit for this item. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be unhappy. We don't need that crop summary technology. Oh, there's a lot. What the fudge? Knowledge available. Where the hell do I even begin? We're not farming just yet. Tax generated per home. Maybe. Reduced chance. And spread of, sure. 20% base knowledge generation. I feel like this one here is a trap. For a new player like me, and you see all the things, you immediately want to unlock all the things. But I'm not sure if this is designed to unlock everything, more or less specializing in something. Defenses, militia, view distance. Work to produce shoes, stone cutting. That could be useful. Firewood, that could be useful early on. Tree felling speed. Seems like a lot of early games here. This could be a good early point. What else is potentially available? Produce smoked meat. I don't think we're there yet. Fish replenishment. Could also help. Plus 2 more resources gathered per forge source. Also good. Alright, so if we go here for the base knowledge, research speed. I don't know anything about the academy. Research speed. I wonder if that's this here to get more knowledge points. Should I potentially go down the trap to do more points, get them faster, and in the long run, we can potentially explode in development? Well, I guess for science, since we're not fishing or doing anything else, though this one could be good for our resource gathering. Let's see. Let's come back to this screen. Can we see? Right here. Unused knowledge 6 months until next discovery 5. Now 20% is not going to give us a whole lot. But maybe it's a long run. Although I really expect to die kind of quickly. So we'll take this. We'll try it out. We'll go for the trap. Okay, so it pushed it down 1, unless if this has already progressed. All right, so we're into autumn. Freezing temp, strong breeze. All right, so we're already very cold. A saw pit. I think, how many people do we have? Can I see quickly anyway? Villager count 14. Housing count 20. Fit to work 14. I don't see anything to kind of show me the allocation of laborers. So, all right, so we got 8. I'm okay with. Okay, so we're currently at 2 builders. Yeah, I'll leave it at 2 builders. That's fine. I'm assuming we're gonna need a lot of wood planks. Unable to work. We're missing logs. Oh, what do you mean? Chop this down. Am I missing something? Can I put more people on logs? Can I actually prioritize? Go away, achievement. Or do I have to manually click on all of this? Or is there like a way for me to click and drag? Prioritizing this. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. What else we got down here? Manage walls, flatten, dirt road. Hmm. Yeah, see, that just says select and deselect. I don't have anything to kind of prioritize much of anything. So let's deselect this. Let's deselect all this for right now. I only need wood. Because we're going to have a lot of people start dying here very quickly. What is all this? Hawthorne. How's our storage doing? Storage capacity. We're nowhere near full on anything. 6 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Will you accept them into your village? Yes. So let's just build more housing then. Can I click and drag? I cannot. Unfortunate that the desirability goes down the closer I get to the lake. This is potentially too much. I probably shouldn't have done this. But we do need an extra... yeah, we need an extra 2 houses. But we need logs. All right, let's speed this back up to ×3. We are full in winter now. We have some firewood. However, I don't believe it's enough. Now, how do I progress? So, I would need a town center tier 2 built and location desirability of 30. A bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers to our growing town. Markets, stock houses, generate gold based. Okay. So, what do we need for tier 2? 8 shelters, a market, and a population of 30. Pretty simple to do, actually. So it mentioned something about a market. Requires saw pit, found in resource, and a storehouse and storage. Storehouse. Okay. Root cellar. Ooh, I should probably do a root cellar. Does this have desirability impact? It does not. Kind of regret putting this over here. I think we'll put the root cellar. Alright, let me get a road actually. Let me get a road going down from here. And then we will stuff a root cellar kind of here central in town. All right, and then a storehouse also in the city center. Which way should that face? That should face this way. Can I move this cart? Usable items. Bows. Tools. Move building. I can move it. Go there. Alright, so we have a stockyard. We should probably get rid of the stockyard, maybe? No, because that's just for basic resources. I think that's okay. So we built everything out of storage. What do we have for... through the town center, you have the means to enact policies. With policies, you can fine-tune various aspects of your settlement productions, defenses, and even happiness. Okay. Skip that for right now. Fruit production, smokehouse. We should probably do that. Because we gotten all this meat. Ooh, and it's got a desirability effect. Alright, so that'll go up here in our industry range. I guess the smokehouse can go right next to the wood splitter. I'll have to do better in the next go around after we get obliterated on this, kind of making like districts. You know, like this one will be all food related. This one will just be wood and whatnot. What's this problem? Food loss to spoilage. 16 berries. Villagers have succumbed to the bitter cold due to lack of shelter or sufficient warmth. Yep, that didn't take long for our first death. Villagers that have traveled long distance. Yep. Your villagers are dying from exposure to the elements. 2 villagers have died, so it looks like we're not even... Oh, we're 40 minutes into this video, and 3 people have died. I'm not sure I understand. We have 83 firewood. What do you mean you've all died? Surely that's not that long of a bloody distance. I mean, maybe to here, but... What? Okay, so... Yeah, we're gonna need a graveyard. Okay. Oh, it's a single tile. Bury the dead, eh? Go over here, I guess. I don't really know where to put this. Doesn't seem to have a desirability thing, so... Yeah, I'll put it over here. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of stone. Alright, rock. That gives me 2. Alright, so we'll go to harvest. Stone. I guess not a stone icon. Is this not stone? Looks like stone. No, hazelnut. Okay, that's why. Be nice if the icons would only show up for stone. Like here? Oh no, that's the graveyard. Maybe I accidentally shut off the tooltip? The widgets? What was that? Widgets advanced. Oh, that was building units. Resources advanced. Oh, it tells me how much. 0, 0. Okay, I kind of like the advanced, but it still doesn't show me rocks. So it's just only these boulders, I guess. Alright, do with that then. Get our graveyard down. Shrine. We're not gonna worry about that because that costs income. Let's work on some upgrades then, shall we? We need a market. Where was the market? Oh, we can. It's unlocked. This increases desirability. I guess I'll have it next to our storehouses and whatnot. Guess it's a good spot. We'll need stone, wood planks. Okay, you know what? We have... Is there a way to decrease the efficiency? Because this man is chopping the hell out of everything. Items reduced. Select... Oh, here we are. Maximum. Not infinity, please. Do 100. Production halted. All right. Items produced in the last year, 240. Can I see how much I used last year? Building production, working 95% of the time. Basic needs, nope. Traveling. Excessive time spent traveling from place to place can cause inefficiencies. So these buildings are just too far away, in other words. So yeah, it looks like we'll need wood planks, so I guess just cut those a lot. That's fine. Not sure I see anything to see how much I consumed last year. Storage, you got 1 log in storage. Work rates, production was halted. Toggle building production. Right. So I'm not sure if there's a menu to see how much I consumed last year to put a limit. So I guess we'll just go with that. 100 for right now. This episode's gotten on pretty long. We're just about 46 minutes into it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And by all means, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Again, this is my very first time playing this game. Complete learning experience. If you have any tips for me, please put them down in the comments. Or if you just like screaming at your screen and enjoying my pain, that's perfectly okay as well. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next episode, if anybody is left alive. Take care. Bye.